Hey YouTube, it's Lisa Bean coming at you on Monday, my 10th week post-op VSG vertical sleeve gastrectomy update. Surgery date was July 1st, 2013, and I weighed in at 266. And today, week 10, I weigh in at 227. So that was a 5-pound loss since last week. So, yay! Very excited. I have to tell you something so fucking hilarious. But for the last 20 minutes, I have gone on, ranted, went off on this video for 20 minutes to find out that I never hit record. I thought I did. So I was talking into my camera for 20 minutes of this great topic that I went crazy on and never recorded anything. But you know what? There's probably a reason for everything, because I must have F-bombed a million times, because I am a truck driver, mouth, without a doubt. I don't think I've ever really cursed on here, so it was funny that I was in my true form. So it was great. And then I didn't record. So how funny is that? So yep, 5 pounds down. Awesome. One thing that I did notice, I went back in some of my videos and I noticed a pattern with my weight loss. Most of the time it is like 2 pounds, 2 pounds, 2 pounds right before my period, stays the same, and then after my period, boom, big weight loss. And I've noticed that. So it must be my body, you know? So that's cool. What I was rambling about for 20 minutes was just some thoughts and things about a video I watched of Lessa, Sarah, and Max, and about your goal weights and losing weight and who are you doing it for and why. And I kind of agree exactly with them. And, you know, like in this weight loss journey, try not to keep up with the Joneses kind of thing. You know, that's the way I took out of it. It's like, and I kind of, you know, I'm guilty a little bit of that myself. You know, like when I do my videos and I'm like, oh, 2 pounds, like, what am I doing? Fuck, I should be happy. 2 pounds a week, awesome. You know, awesome. It's going in the right direction. It's going away. When I look back at it, I'm like, it's 2 months since my surgery and I'm down 40 pounds. Like, that's nothing to shrug your shoulders about. That's awesome. That's great. So I'm going to try not to do that. You know, I haven't done that as much, but I did do it because I did do my little frowny faces when I only lost 2 pounds, and I should just be smiling. Like, that's, I know I wasn't like totally frowny and I'm like, hey, whatever, you know, go on. This is great. I had a great attitude. But part of me was kind of like pissed because I do see videos of people losing exuberant amount of weight since their surgery, but I have to also remember a lot, you know, some of the people that I'm watching have been 50, 80 pounds heavier than I at surgery weight, or 60, or, you know, so I have to keep that into perspective too. You know, and I think like one of the things that I noticed that I thought was funny, like watching some of my videos that I watch of people, I do think to myself, you know, there is, and again, I'm putting a little disclaimer so no one hates me, there's nothing wrong with it, but I do see a lot of people that are like so obsessed with their weight and their inches and, you know, 0.2 like pounds. Like, it's kind of scary to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, where was this before surgery? You know, like I do, as mean as that sounds, is like, where was this before surgery? And I look at myself in the mirror myself and say, you know, even to what I'm doing now, like the portions I'm eating, the types of food I'm eating, like where was this before a major surgery? And I'm going to be flat out honest with you. I have dieted, like I say that I dieted, but I never truly dieted, because if I did, I would have lost weight. You know what I mean? Like, I just kind of wonder when I hear some people go, oh, I tried every diet, did everything before surgery, I could never lose weight. Like, did you? You know, did you keep those portions small every single day? Did you eat the correct foods every day? I don't think so. You know, and I had this conversation with a nutritionist. I don't think so, because if I did, I would have lost weight. End of story. I could tell you, I can be honest, that before the surgery, a year before I had the surgery, I went to the bariatric center, and they have a weight loss program that is monitored, kind of like the pre-op diet, but longer. It's like 6 months, right? And you have to eat correctly and blah 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 blah. And you follow their portions, and you eat normal foods, and you have to track your calories, your fat, your sugar intakes, blah blah blah. And I did that for 6 months, and I lost fucking weight. I did. I lost 30 fucking pounds, right? And then what did I do? I cheated. Oh, it's okay. I can have this today, and then I'll just do good tomorrow. Or, you know, oh, I didn't exercise today, but I'll get it tomorrow. And, you know, oh, I didn't drink all my water. So that's why I tell you, I'd never truly dieted, because if I did eat correctly, I would have lost weight, and I didn't. I'll be honest. And I think a lot of people that say that they did, I mean, I'm not in their shoes, but I bet you $10 they cheated, or didn't really truly listen, or didn't drink all the water, or didn't do whatever. And you know, I definitely say for newbies getting this surgery to totally like check yourself and see if you really did do everything that you were supposed to. Look, I was so fucking bad. I lost 4 pounds on my pre-op 2-week diet. 4 pounds. I cheated on that. I couldn't even get that right. I did. I was supposed to have a shake for breakfast, a shake for lunch, 2 little snacks between, and a light, low fat, low carb dinner. I think I did it twice. In those 14 days, I think I did it twice. I had fucking deep dish pizza with pepperoni on it one day. I remember totally. I had Wendy's one day. I had a Frosty. Like, you know, like seriously, like I couldn't even do that right. You know what I'm saying? But I think for newbies starting this, to really check yourself if you did hook up with a nutritionist, if you did do everything by the book, and try to do that first. Because it's a mental game, you know, it is totally, if you don't think it's a mental game now, after surgery, you are sadly mistaken. Like, if you think the surgery is going to be your cure-all to stop eating, you are sadly mistaken. That's what I'm going to tell you. Like, if you think that you having this is going to fix your mental cravings for food and you wanting to cheat and eat, you are sadly mistaken, because that is not going to stop. That is forever going. It's going to be here, and that's about it, you know. And I think, like, the second thing is, you know, I saw, you know, from the beginning, before I even started having surgery, you know, I saw all these people like totally obsessed with, you know, how many pounds they lose every day, you know, every week, taking all their inches and of all parts of their bodies, and then like every day weighing themselves and like, oh my god, I was 0.2, why wasn't it 1 pound? And I'm not obsessed like that, and I kept wondering why people are, because quite honestly, I don't even have the time. I am unemployed right now, and I don't have the time to be that obsessed, you know. And I think that maybe, quite possibly, the reason why I'm not like that is because I just know in my heart I did the surgery to lose weight. You know, like, it's gonna happen. I don't have like a time frame that I have to meet goal. I really don't. You know, my goal is to lose weight. That is my whole goal, is to lose weight. And whatever my body's going to do is what it's going to do, you know. And I think I had, and it wasn't right even from the start, put a goal to lose 66 pounds by my birthday, December 31st. And I think that was just like 2 videos ago I came up with that. And that was from trying to meet the Joneses, like watching all these YouTube videos and thinking, holy shit, what's wrong with myself? I don't have no fucking goals. And everybody has like weekly, every 2 weeks, monthly goals that they want to hit and do and achieve. And I'm like, holy shit, I don't have any freaking goals. But you know what? Who gives a shit about goals? The goal is to lose fucking weight. That's the goal. That is the goal. And when you're going to do it is when you're going to do it. Because I'll tell you what, Max said it best. He has lost over 100 and something pounds and has not exercised one fucking time. Not once did he ever exercise. And he's lost over 100 pounds. I know 2 people who have had the surgery. One in particular, the other one had RNY, but one in particular had the VSG, and she is a year out and lost 100, and I think it was 130 pounds, and has never stepped foot on a treadmill or an exercise machine once. Not once. And I can tell you from meetings that I went to at work, and seeing what she ate, I've seen her eat mac and cheese, regular straight up mac and cheese, a hot dog, people, on a bun, the flavored drinks from Starbucks, not skinnied or unsweetened or anything like that, and she lost that weight. So it's not that you're not going to lose weight. You are going to lose weight. You know, I'm not advocating not to do anything. Don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm saying. But you know, I think is to be, you know, check yourself and not get crazed with what other people are doing. Like, who cares if Sally Joe ran on the treadmill for 3 hours and burned 800 and something calories? Like, who cares? Because I know I don't. I mean, really, I watch some videos, and as soon as I see people going off the wall with their freaking measurements every week, and oh, they only lost 0.2 pounds. Like, if you're even like, I don't know, to me it's crazy. Like, and I keep thinking, like, do I think it's crazy because I was never fat? You know what I mean? Like, until now, I was never heavy. And I'm going to tell you, before my children, 10 years ago, I have always weighed in at 140. I'm 5'6". Okay, right before I got pregnant, my highest, I think, was 170 at that time. So I gained all my weight and let myself go after my children, and I ate like a pig. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what happened. I just went crazed. So maybe it's because I know what I look like thin. All my pictures around my home, my wedding photos, pictures that I just have up of myself are thin pictures, because I didn't put up any of my fat pictures. No. All my pictures from me fat, no. I think there's 2 with my kids. I didn't either take a picture or it's still on the computer. But all around my home, what's hanging up, what's out, are all my thin pictures. And because that's what I always was. So maybe that's why I'm not crazed, because I know what I look like skinny. I know what I once was 10 years ago. So I don't know. You know, I just fear. Sometimes I watch some videos, and I kind of fear and feel sorry for some people that I watch, and they're like, you know, devastated that that this current week that they only lost 2 pounds or 0.2, or they only lost 1 inch off their bicep. And I kind of feel sorry, because like, you should just be happy with what has transpired so far and see how far you've already come, you know? So it's kind of scary, you know? I try not to get caught up so much in watching thousands of YouTube videos. You have to remember, too, you're looking at a clip of a reel of people's lives. You're not watching their whole movie. You're watching a clip of what they want you to know. So I always take that into consideration. You know, when I watch YouTube, I'm really looking at product ideas, recipes, things to eat, exercises people are doing. Yeah, there's some people that I like watching and I feel like I got to know and I'm having a conversation with, a normal conversation. But I can tell you right now, some videos that I come across and I see people like with their freaking sheets of paper and every single measurement, and like boo-hooing that they lost 0.2 pounds only and they're down 1 inch in their stomach. Why is that? And I don't know, that kind of scares me. I think that really scares me. So I steer clear of that. I really do. And again, it's my own personal opinion, but so don't hate me. I'm just rambling, but I was thinking that's crazy. And I started doing it myself, you know. In some of my videos, I'm like, only those 2 pounds. You know, even though I was like, oh, whatever, I'm going to move on, you know, keep trucking, doing what I'm doing. But a point is, I started getting like that a little bit myself, you know, like, holy shit, only 2 pounds, whatever, you know. But I should just be thankful with that, you know. If I would have changed my eating right from the beginning and really stuck with it, I probably would have done this as well without surgery. So it's kind of, you know, I knew I was a food junkie, a food addict, without a doubt. This is definitely, there's some days that I struggle, you know, with with fighting some bad old demons. I did it the other day with some Greek oikos dip. They're very delicious. I got these little crackers, and my husband came past me and I was eating them, and he was like, what the F are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, you're going back to your old ways. And even though I couldn't eat a shitload of those, the point was I was cracker dipping like I used to with chips and dip. Like, I was cracker dipping. And his thing was like, and it's true, like at first I'm like, oh, what a jerk off. Like, F him, you know what I mean? Like, how dare he? But the truth of the matter is, I did not get surgery, major surgery, have 85% of my stomach cut out to eat fucking dip. That's straight up honest, like, need to check myself because that is ridiculous, you know? And I could have chose so many different things to eat at that point that were better choices. A couple rolled up fat-free turkeys, a cheese stick, a yogurt, then dipping crackers in a yogurt dip. And I mean, you know, some people, like, one of my friends were like, oh, it was a yogurt dip. Like, no, it was the action. It was the action sitting there on the couch, dipping crackers in a dip and eating them. You know, probably not going to buy that dip ever again. I got to be honest. There are some things that I have problems with. You know, it's kind of like an alcoholic, and after 2 months of being alcohol free, going, here, you could have a couple sips of brandy. You know, it's okay. You know, it's not okay. So, it's definitely not okay for me, because I did look at it that way, and I'm like, I did not do this major surgery to quote unquote cheat. Like, F that. And it's just not about getting skinny, it's about getting healthy. So it's not even, I don't even give a shit. Like, I don't even want to go there. You know, like, some people look at me and they can't believe I'm not eating bread. I'm not eating bread because it's just like, again, handing me the crack pipe. Really. It's like, why even go there? I know what I'm like with all that, so why even do it? You know, I'm just going to eat better. I want to feel healthier, not only just lose weight, I want to be better, because, and I think Kaylee said it, K-Star, on one of your videos, you know, a fat skinny, you know, and that's what I was prior to getting pregnant. I was a fat skinny because I was skinny, but I wasn't in shape. I didn't jog, I didn't do exercise, I didn't do whatever, and I ate what I wanted to and drank like a fish, and, you know, and I was thin, but I wasn't healthy. So I really want to get thin and healthy. So eating dip and doing that kind of shit is, you know, I could go, ooh, well, I lost 5 pounds even with eating that dip and shit, but I don't want to. Like, I just don't want to. Health-wise, I don't need that, you know? I don't need to have that. So, yeah, I gotta check myself with that. And so, you know, my advice to any newbies coming on is to, you know, definitely when people say through all these videos, check your mental status. That is huge, because if you definitely think that eating addiction, that thought of food is going to go away, and the cheating once you have the surgery, you're sadly mistaken, because it's not. You will want to test yourself. You will want to go there. And like I said, I know someone who had the surgery and eats freaking hot wings and blue cheese, you know. Not tons of them, but eats them. And I'm like, wow, such better choices, you know. And it's things that I keep thinking to myself, like, why do you want to go there? Like, the whole idea is to get better and get healthy. So those are my thoughts for this week, my ramble, my rants, my own reflection, and gonna try to go better with these videos on, just being grateful and thank God for how far I've come already, and, you know, how amazing I feel that I did, and how much better I'm already looking, and just think of that. So peace out, people, and have a good week.